Okay, we're gonna go on, but Eric has something fascinating to say.
This news show is the bleeding edge of news. Comic book news, to be precise. Although, next week we may in fact have a story on the oil spill.
If it affects our
Could
comics.
Superman fix the oil spill?
Oh,
It's going to be a point to point. We're going to bring on guests. They're all experts. We're actually going down to get scientific experts to talk about whether Superman's powers would in fact let him fix the oil spill. You'll all see. It's going to be awesome.
my main question is how would oil stop him? But,
Well,
that's just me.
well, the oil wouldn't stop him, but could he get rid of it? I mean, what's he going to do? Shoot with his heat vision, light on fire? Big deal.
Fire!
We do know that Aquaman could get rid of it, but can Superman?
Well, Aquaman can't do it right now. He can't even summon live fish right now.
Well, normal Aquaman, good Aquaman.
Once
Peter
we,
David Aquaman could do it.
we need the Peter David Aquaman signal. Whatever the hell that is.
So the next story, is it really comic book news? You got all pissed off when people report on not comic book news.
Well, you know what? I love to be a hypocrite. Someone demanded that I talked about this. One of my friends said.
Oh, I've never seen the show.
So
Let's
it's just
not tell anyone what the story is. And just
okay. We'll skip it.
No, all right, I'm not a fan of the show. I know people who are a fan of the show. I know J Train bought it and started watching it, didn't finish it, and it's in fact getting an anime. Is it a miniseries or is it a full blown anime?
um, hold on here. Let's see, blah blah blah. It says series.
Okay. So the show is getting an anime series. I'm assuming airing in Japan. It doesn't mean a lot to me because I've never seen the show.
It's airing in Tibet, Eric. You're wrong.
I'm interested in seeing the show. An anime version of the show would be interesting as well.
It says here it's going to be 22 episodes that cover the first two seasons of the live action version.
Oh, it's an adaptation.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, so yeah, I'd be interested in seeing it.
So,
All right, so the next story.
so you people try to figure out what we're talking about.
The next story is really interesting. They released a picture for Shadowland with Daredevil looking kind of evil, and it says the birth of the Marvel Universe's greatest villain. Now, there's two things about this. There's a good side and a bad side, in my opinion.
Okay.
The good side is that I can totally see this. This is a completely logical character evolution to me. Matt Murdock, since Bendis got on the book, has basically just been shoved in the dirt and dragged by a tractor.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is probably just from a few years of abuse.
This makes sense. As a character evolution, this does in fact make sense, and I can buy this. The problem is Marvel Universe's greatest villain. Daredevil is not Batman. Daredevil turning evil does not pose nearly the level of threat that, say, Batman turning evil would.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying he's not a threat, but if Batman turned evil...
If Batman turned to Nemesis, what you're saying.
No, if Batman turned evil, it would require the entire Justice League. He could possibly even beat the
which he can
If
stop.
Daredevil turns evil, you're telling me the Avengers would have any problem taking Daredevil down?
Well, if we're dealing with the new Avengers during Dark Reign, maybe. Because all they did was eat ramen and complain.
That's true. I did pick up the first issue of Avengers today. I haven't read it yet.
And what action-packed things did they do there? No.
I don't know.
I'm not going to spoil
Secret
it.
Avengers is now on my phone.
Yes.
I didn't read it, but based on Manus's recommendation of the first issue, I have it on my phone.
I haven't read it yet, actually.
So, final story?
Why not, Eric? Why not? Footage... Someone asked me if I'm ever thinking of getting music for this, and I don't know how.
Is that the news, or is that football?
I think that's both.
Okay.
So yeah, you're good. So recently, and I can't believe I'm ever gonna. Hopefully I'll never have to mention this show again. Entertainment Tonight visited the set of Thor, and they have footage of it. And all we really got is Chris Hemsworth is happy to be Thor, and we have Anthony Hopkins with an eye patch.
We also have Padme as. Here's the thing. I was pitched a movie that would take place entirely in Asgard and would end with Thor going to Earth. Thor's
This
running around as Donald Blake in like kind of like what he dressed as in the JMS run. I don't have a problem with this, but this is not the movie I was pitched. I'm just saying. But see,
so
here's the thing. We actually have a picture of the hero in a costume. We have footage of him in fact doing things with the other people that are supposed to be in the movie. See, this movie is in fact getting made.
Eric, do you not see why people are calling you Glenn Beck yet?
No,
It's this
I
whole
don't.
conspiracy theory thing.
I don't know really anything about Glenn Beck. All I'm saying is, no one's disproved me yet.
I love this.
Also, the government can take away my guns, but by fighting me. I heard that on a conservative radio show once.
Who cares? The Mandarin.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I didn't do that, but nothing really. I don't know. None of these stories really warranted me being who cares the Mandarin. Well, actually, I probably could have done it with
The Batman Year One. The Batman Year One. You probably could have.
and the Black Widow. And
Yes.
there were opportunities.
Hey, folks! You got a commercial from us. You don't need Who Cares the Mandarin from Eric.
Exactly.
Because, you know... Oh, you know what's really funny? Remember, like, when I started doing this, I would always end with, and now word from our sponsors. People asked us if I was ever going to have commercials at the end of them.
And now we have, in fact, had a commercial.
Yes. It took months, but yes.
There's also a possible, I guess, commercial / sneak preview. I don't know if anyone follows LensCap Production.
I don't.
Mr. Anime. And he does short films too, but he hasn't done them as much because college and people go to college and stuff.
People learn, Eric?
But I was talking to him, and I'm actually going to write a short film script for him, which he will shoot at some point. And it's probably going to have the Mandarin in it. Not the Mandarin, but a Mandarin-esque villain.
Something inspired by the Mandarin.
Yes, kind of.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, yes, wow, this is just the place to do commercials and announce stuff for you, isn't it?
Yeah, well, hey, I did announce my magazine here, so.
Oh, yeah, you. I don't care, it's cool.
Which if that comes out, I'm gonna do a weekly, not a weekly, but like a bi-monthly TV spot on here.
I'd love that.
I'd be like, in this month's exciting issue.
We should get, like, Indiana Jones music and have you talk about it.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
If I could get that to work. If I could... you people might have to send me the music because I have trouble finding stuff like that, but if you can help me, we can make this happen. Because we all know you people love us.
Yeah.
You know...
I actually almost never check the comments on these. I should start looking at the comments.
Ignore the ones that say keep Kajib.
Well, we should keep Kajib. I don't see why we... I mean, getting rid of you and adding Kajib, I don't see why that would affect me.
Yeah, I don't see it either, but the thing is, they're starting to threaten me. I just got a bomb in front of my house today.
But that's because Kajib's so much fun.
Yes, I was wondering why it was attached to a hound.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. If you people can get Kajib on Skype more, he would be in the news show more. Yeah, but guess what? He's over in England, and he's got weird English time.
And yes. Damn English person.
And you know what he's doing while he's not on? He's sipping tea. That tea sipper.
Laughing on how he gets Doctor Who before we do.
Yes.
Bastard. So, okay, we did a commercial for Manos, you announced your project, and we just threatened Kajib. We got a lot done today.
Yes. Apparently Mark Millar has finally announced that he will, in fact, endorse us in the year 2040.
Yes, which is great.
See, the thing is, apparently, he actually made a statement endorsing us like 3 months ago, but you're not actually going to get to see it because he's the artists and stuff and.
Oh wow, that'll give me plenty of time.
The sound guy is going to take a really long time to edit that.
I'm the sound guy.
No. He has his personal own sound guy.
Oh, that guy. So yeah. So
And ironically, the sound guy is in fact the same person. It's Brian Hitch. So
it's Brian Hitch.
well, Brian Hitch is his sound guy. So we will get around the year 2040.
Which is good, because I need to figure out how, because Comic-Con's coming up soon, and I don't know how the hell I'm going to cover all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's because I've gotten that question by a few people. What are you going to do when Comic-Con comes up? Vanish, probably. I don't know. Because, like,
Daily updates.
I'm thinking of that, but the thing is, I'd probably have, like, just in case I can't get a hold of you, I'd probably have to get someone else, which isn't hard.
Daily updates. Each day is a different person.
Okay, fine, we solved that. Thanks, Eric. Well, okay, fine, I'll do that, hopefully. So,
Batman 3 News is me. King may beg and plead, but I get any Batman 3
like, I'm
news.
having King on here. No, I don't know. It all depends on who I can find.
King will probably be on and be like, hey,